Hi everyone, it's Adam 7 Fish Tanks, and in today's video we're setting up a nice little aquascape here today for a customer from our shop. So let's crack on with that. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add these gravel bags here. We're going to use these to build up some height, and they also contain beneficial bacteria from the previous setup. So let's crack on with doing that. Next up, we're going to be adding some aqua soil in. This is going to be our nutrient layer, and we're going to be capping this off with some sand, and we may also use some root tabs as well.
And here's the finished look of the aqua soil.
Next up, we're going to be grinding up some root tabs, and we're going to be sprinkling that over the nutrient layer of aqua soil. So we're going to be grinding that up now. We've now done our nutrient layer. We're now going to crack on with adding some sand and building up the slope effect. I don't think that's... I'll try it without the ladder. Right, so the next step is we're going to add the rocks. Decided to go for some dragon stone today. Nice large piece here. I'm going to be making a bit of a valley, so let's crack on with that.
I decided to add a bit of scatter gravel for detail through the middle of this part.
Right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to be planting the tank, so let's crack on with that.
Right, so let's go over the plants that we've got for today's setup. We've got some Liliopsis right here. We have some dwarf Sagittaria, some Anubias, some Bucephalandra, dwarf hairgrass, Bacopa, Limnifolia. Starting off with one of our background plants is Limnifolia sessiflora. The next background plant is Bacopa. One of our mid-ground plants is going to be dwarf hairgrass. The next mid-ground plant is Liliopsis. Our foreground carpeting plant is going to be dwarf Sagittaria. To attach the epiphytes, we use this cyanoacrylate glue. Kickstarting our epiphytes is the Bucephalandra. And finishing off with all our plants is Anubias. We then began to start filling our tank up by using this plastic sheet to make sure that the substrate wasn't being disturbed when filling up with water.
And here we are with the finished result. Got all the fish in the tank now. It's all filled up with water, and I'll show you some updates to this tank in the near future.
And here we are with the tank growing in a couple weeks later. There's some moss balls that have been added by the customer, but apart from that, the stocking choices again were through the customers. This was a complete rescape of the original setup. I think it's grown in quite nicely with this Limnifolia sessiflora growing quite tall. The Anubias in the rocks looks really nice. As well as the small addition there of the Bucephalandra. This tank's only going to get better and better as time goes on and the plants in the back grow in even more. I hope you enjoyed this video and setup. Thanks a lot for watching. Take it easy. I'll see you all next time. Peace.